motivation for being a mistake.
It was good, guys. We have officially hit 1,000 hooligans, and like I said in these past videos leading up to this, I am doing a giveaway over on Twitter. The giveaway is now over, but I'm gonna be filling in all the names of the people that entered the giveaway. So let's find a winner. Alright guys, this is everybody that entered the giveaway. I had to take some names off, for example like Beastie and Essential, because you know I've recorded with them, so I don't know, if they win it wouldn't feel right, you know what I mean? Yo, no offense my guys, no offense, but yeah, y'all understand. Alright, so click to spin or press, whatever the fuck this means. Alright, so clicking to spin. Let's see who, you know, we're doing two $50 giveaways for those of you that don't know what's going on. So here's the first one. Bow. Holy shit. Oh shit. Alright. I didn't know that was gonna be that loud. I probably should have put on the sound for my PC. Hold on, let me hear how this sounds real quick.
12 seconds later.
Alright guys, and we back. So yeah, it was extremely loud. I'm sorry about that. I didn't play with any of the settings just because, you know, your boy don't really know about computers like that shit, so I left it the same, but we're gonna remove this name. So bow. Alright, so he's out of here. So yeah, let's see who's the second winner. Bow. All right, everybody, settle down. Settle down. All right. I appreciate the applause. Settle down, though, guys. All right, so we got Kush and we got Nobody Knew. You guys are the winners. I'm going to post a tweet. If you guys don't respond within 24 hours, we're going to pick new winners. I'm going to do that off cam, obviously. But yeah, you guys are the two winners, man. For 5K, I'm thinking of doing $250. And then for 10K, $500. We should have merch by 10K. So I'm going to be doing $500 and also give away merch. Appreciate you guys for getting me to 1K, yo. Appreciate you guys for sticking around with the grind. Started a few months ago. I still can't believe we hit 1K. But yeah, you guys have a blessed night. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What's good, hooligans? So today's video is going to be a lot different than anything I've done in the past. I'm starting my story time series where basically I just tell you different stories of things that's happened throughout my life. Today's story is going to be about the time that I almost got arrested. This was a few years ago. I was around 17 or 18. It was on July 4th, so we had some family over. My cousin came and my cousin's friend came. I had just gotten my license a few months prior, so this had to have happened when I was 17. Actually, it could have been when I was 18. Because I got my license at 17, I believe. So my cousin still didn't have his license, he had his permit. So I let my cousin drive my car and we already planned to go pool hopping that night. So there was a park not too far away from my house. It's a private park, so can't be there after a certain time. And it was around 12 to 1 in the morning, you know, it was pretty late. So we parked my car at my friend's house. My friend's house was right across the street from the park. You know, we all three got out, we went to the park, you know, it was late night. So we sneaking around, having fun, just joking around, trying to scare each other, you know. Mind you, we also have bud on us. So we're gonna have fun later on in the night, you know what I mean? We didn't plan to do anything at the park or anything like that. Well, at least I didn't plan to. I'm pretty sure my cousin didn't plan to either. We just didn't want to leave it at the house because, you know, our parents don't know and everything. So we get to the park, we hop the fence, and get to the pool. Everything's normal. You know, I've gone pool hopping before at this pool. Me and my girlfriend's done it before. Me, my girlfriend, and her brother, you know, I've done it before. I've probably done it 3 or 4 times before this night. So everything's going to plan, you know what I mean? There's nobody there. Everything, the park is quiet. So we put all our stuff underneath the shed. Not the shed, you know where like the lifeguards go? Like the changing rooms, like the bathrooms and stuff. You know how also lifeguards, they go in there, you know, they have their own separate room and everything. We put our stuff near that building, put our clothes there, our keys and everything, our wallets, we put all of that right there just in case somebody comes. At least it's not, you know what I mean, it's not in the way. We could duck down in the pool if anything. So we all chilling in the water, you know, we still trying to scare each other and stuff because, you know, that's just what you do. You try to scare your boys and everything, you know, just to get a reaction because it's pretty funny and everything. But then after like 30 minutes of us being in the pool, we see flashlights, right? So at first we're thinking it's security guards or police or something. So I'm like, everybody get down, just relax. No need to panic or anything. What are the odds of them checking the pool? So at this park, there's kind of a river on the side, a small river. You know what I mean? There's a small bridge going over it, you know, just for design. It's not like a crazy deep river or anything. It's nothing crazy. It's just like a small, tiny river leading up to a pond. You know, it's pretty small. It's like a man-made river or some shit, something like that. But on the other side of that bridge, there's a little gate and there's a parking lot. All right. So there's 2 parking lots on each side. The side we went through, that parking lot was clear. I'm talking about across the river, across the bridge, there's another parking lot. On that side, there was garbage men. So those are the people with the flashlights. So I'm like, yo, we good. Those are just garbage men. Just wait for them to leave and we good. So they're just garbage men. So we're not really worried too much. But one of us splashed the water. And with that being said, I told him chill out just in case. Never know what's gonna happen. I already started getting a bad feeling from that point. So I was like, yo, we out. Let's, you know what I mean? Grab our stuff. We out. We already been in the pool already 30, 40 minutes. The water's still cold. It's already like 12 a.m. You know, the water's cold. I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to leave. So about 10 minutes after that, 15 minutes after that, the garbage men leave. You know, we start hanging out again. We start swimming around, doing laps. You know, the pool had a slide in it. We start going down the slide and everything like that. We see a whole bunch of flashlights near the entrance where we entered through. Right then and there, I knew it was not garbage men. It had to be police, you know what I mean? Like, there was too many flashlights. So we grabbed all of our stuff. I kept running back and forth because I couldn't find the wallet and I couldn't find my keys. I didn't know my cousin's friend already had it. So I'm trying to grab it because how are we gonna leave without the keys and my wallet, you know? We need that to leave. We need to go get my car. We cannot walk at home drenched. He finally lets me know that he has it. So we all running, we climbing the fence. We know it's the police now because we see them and we hear them. They're looking for somebody in the park trespassing. We climb over to where the bridge was, where the garbage men were, because they already left from that area. We climb over. We had to, I was trying to put my shoes on. I had my Space Jams. I was trying to put those on. I got them on. I try to climb over the fence. We all get over the fence. Now, mind you, we still have the mud on us. So we keep on running, crossing over the bridge. We had to also hop over this small, tiny river. It wasn't that big of a jump, like I said. I believe only my cousin had to hop over it. It wasn't anything crazy. So we running and everything. So finally, we take the mud, we throw it pretty far away, and we hear dogs. Right then and there, all we had to do was really cross the street, because we're already outside the park. All we had to do was cross the street and go up the hill, and we would have been good. Once you hear those dogs, you're not outrunning that. If you guys knew where I live and knew the landscape, we have to go uphill and run across the street, out in the open. The police already know. They're already behind us. They see us. If they let go of those dogs, trust me when I say, you're not outrunning one of those dogs unless you have to hop fences and stuff. We out in the open, you know what I mean? None of us is outrunning that dog. They didn't even let go of the dogs. Like, they had just got out the car. They told us to stop. They had their flashlights on us. It was about 15 cops. They already surrounded us. They already had us there. I guess they already knew we were gonna cross that street because that was the only way we could really go. They already had cars and everything. So the police come. They come to us. They ask us what we doing and everything. I'm the one talking because I have this special ability to talk my way out of anything. It happened with all my teachers in high school, middle school. I used to talk myself out of mad problems, you know what I mean? Even before the cops get to us, I tell them to be quiet and let me talk. Because in reality, we didn't really do anything too wrong, you know what I mean? We teenagers, it's July 4th, we just coming to hang out. So the cops, they asking for IDs. We give IDs. They asking where we live. I tell them my address. I tell them that my cousins, they're not around from here. But my cousin and his friend, they're not around from here. They give their addresses and everything. They run our names. One of them takes our IDs, runs our names and everything while the other cops are talking to us. So at that moment, my cousin, I don't know why he did this, because I was going to get us out this situation. My cousin FaceTimes either my mom or my dad. Actually, my dad had an Android. So he FaceTimed. No, hold up. Yeah. He FaceTimed my mom or my dad. I'm not going to say who he FaceTimed because I'm pretty sure my dad might have had an iPhone at that time. But all I know is he FaceTimed one of them. They, you know, they both laying in the bed, so they both gonna answer the phone. So he has the phone in his pocket. The police are talking to us. I already told my mom prior to this that I'm gonna go pool hopping, you know, just joking around, but I was really doing it just to see what she would say. So they pieced 2 and 2 together. So boom, he already called them. We don't know that he called them. The phone hangs up. After 5 minutes of us talking to the cops, 5 to 10 minutes, we're about to leave. They're about to let us go with a warning. Out of nowhere, I see my grandma's car. Like I said, it's 4th of July weekend. Everybody's over here, you know what I mean? The family's over here. Is my grandma, my cousin, his friend, you know what I mean? We all over here. I see my grandma's car, so I'm like, why is my grandma out at this time? I knew it was my grandma's car because she has 2 Betty Boo stickers on the back of her car. So I'm like, why is my grandma coming? So everybody's kind of laughing, like we all giving little giggles, even the police, because like I said, we're about to go free. You know what I mean? The cops about to let us go. They're not about to arrest us. They're not about to do anything. They're about to let us go. Out of nowhere, my dad gets out of my grandma's car. He's the one driving it. My dad gets out. Mind you, I'm 6'1". My dad's probably like 6'3", 6'4". You know, he's pretty big. He comes down. I'm like, oh my God, how the hell did they, how is my dad here? How did he even know we were here? He comes down the hill, you know, he's pretty big, he's wobbling and stuff, because there's a little hill that like I told you, there was a little hill we had to get over. So he comes down. I'm guessing he thinks that we're about to get arrested right then and there, but like I said, I talked us out of the whole situation. You know what I mean? The situation could have been a lot more worse than it was, because like I said, we were trespassing in a private park. they were ready to arrest us. And I could tell they were ready to arrest us because the guy we were talking to originally, the one that took our IDs, he had this attitude in his voice. Like, why the fuck y'all in this park? Like, y'all need to really learn a lesson here. Like, he was gonna be a dick about it. The second cop I was talking to, I'm like I said, I'm a good ass talker. I got us out that situation. My dad doesn't know that. He thinks we're about to get arrested. He comes, he's screaming and everything. I know my dad, I know what he's doing. He was trying to do like a scare tactic to make the cops think like, you know, we already scared of my dad, so we're about to get free. So my dad smacks all three of us, me, my cousin's friend. Not hard, you know what I mean? I've been smacked before by my dad. I've been hit by my dad before. Trust me, it was not hard. And it's not because I'm 17 or 18 at the time. Like, it was not hard. He backhanded us. And if any of you guys ever backhanded somebody or got a backhand from somebody, I know that shit hurts. It did not hurt. He made it look like he was gonna swing hard. Right before he hit our faces, he slowed his hand down. So it felt like a tap, but still enough for our face to move, you know what I mean, to make it seem hard. Good ass acting, huh? Anyways, after that happens, my cousin's friend, he's about to ruin this whole shit because, you know, that's my cousin's friend. He's not part of the family. Why is my dad putting his hands on him? He starts freaking out like, yo, don't touch me like that. My dad, in reality, he'll whoop his ass. You know what I mean? My dad's a pretty big guy. He's a skinny ass teenager, you know what I mean? We all teenagers. So I'm telling my cousin like, yo, you know what I mean? Tell him to relax because, you know, I know what's going on. I'm piecing everything together. So my dad does that. He starts yelling at us and everything. Then the cop says, we're gonna let you guys go. It seems like you guys had enough. Trust me when I say I got us out that situation. My dad didn't get us out that situation. We was already about to go. They were already about to give us our IDs back and everything. After they let us go, they waiting to see where we go. They have a cop car all the way at the top. They don't just leave the scene right away. They wait a few minutes and stuff. My cousin's friend goes back for the bud. He also had to go back for, he left his like polo underwear or some shit. He wanted to really go back for that. He really wanted to go back for that. It was out of Tommy or polo, something like that. He had to go back for that. He grabbed both of them, the bud and the underwears. And then we go up the hill. We get in my grandma's car. My dad's driving. We all laughing about it. Like, we're not laughing hysterically because it's my dad in front of us, you know what I mean? But we all laughing with each other like, yo, this is a good ass memory we're gonna remember forever. Like, this is a funny ass memory. So my dad, he drops us off at my friend's house where my car was. We get in the car, we drive. Now we all getting lit like, yo, this shit really happened. Like, you know, yada yada yada. This shit was funny. You know, mad shit. We just talking shit. You know, I'm clowning my cousin because he was saying that he didn't call my dad or whatever. Like, he didn't mean to call him. We all got iPhones. He ain't butt dial him, you know what I mean? My dad was in his last recent call. He called my dad or my mom. He called one of them. No, matter of fact, he didn't even, yo, scratch what I said earlier. He didn't even FaceTime my dad. Yo, real quick, guys. It's the next day. Sorry if you hear background noise, but I was actually just talking to my mom because last night when I was recording this, it was like 4 a.m. Today is like 12 o'clock. So my mom's up. I was talking to her. She actually just told me that none of us called her. She was actually calling us because we weren't back home yet. We told her that we were going to the store. You know, we were just going to go to the store. We stepped out. Obviously, we were expecting them to fall asleep by then before we get back home. And we went pool hopping. So, yeah, she was calling us. None of us picked up. She ended up calling my cousin again. My cousin picked up. I don't know if he accidentally picked up, which I doubt because, like I said, we got iPhones. There's no way he accidentally picking up. My boy picked it up. So, yeah, he picked it up. She heard that the cop was asking us for our IDs, and she instantly knew something was wrong. She told my dad. She knew we were going to be at the park because I've told her before I went pool hopping over here. And I told her a few weeks before this I'm going to go pool hopping with my cousin over there. Just joking around. But not really, you know what I mean? Just to see her reaction, but I knew I was really gonna do it. So yeah, that's all. Just didn't want you guys to be confused, and we back to the video. We finally get back home, and from there, my mom, she's waiting downstairs, and you know, she's starting to scold us and everything, like, why would y'all do this, and stuff like that. We really not trying to hear none of that, because that, like, we just nodded our head like, yeah, I know, we should not did that. In our heads, we all knew that was a funny ass moment, you know what I mean? That's a good experience, like, not a good experience, but y'all know what I mean. It's a good ass memory to spend with your cousins. When you get older, you're gonna be talking with your cousins, reminiscing about the past. That's a good ass memory to have, man. We're gonna tell our kids about it. That's all it was. After that, we all just go upstairs to my room, continue to talk about the moment, and we just get lit. I'm pretty sure y'all know what we did, you know. We got lit. But that's all for today's story time, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. I got a shit ton more stories that I want to tell you guys, but I'm just gonna wait until the time is right. Once again, appreciate you guys for 1K. It truly means the world to me. I can't believe we hit it in the amount of time we did. Now we're just grinding for that 5K, eventually 10K. After that, we're gonna be at 100K before you guys even notice, man. Shit is crazy. Appreciate you guys for sticking around with the journey, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, you guys have a blessed night.
I know about me, and it's the only way I know how to rock. This is a throwback on top of a throwback. So sick of love songs, but this one my soul lack. Baddie had crossed my eyes and she looked like a whole snack. Waiting days to know your name, eventually lost track. If you listen close enough through these songs I vent, I don't know if I'm broken or maybe I'm back.